Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I'm Pastor Joe Fox. We recently finished up the first iteration of the End Times Defensive Patrolling course, in which students learned the basics of patrolling, conducting defensive patrols, reconnaissance patrols, because you don't defend your house from your mailbox, and because of that, you've got to go out there and find out what's going on before it gets here, right? And there are ways to do that and ways not to do that. The students had a good time. We covered everything from mission planning to movement formations, first aid, different types of reconnaissance patrols on different objectives, and more. They were tired when they left, but happy. And I took a bunch of video and I spliced some of it together for y'all just to have a look at. I realize I haven't been here for a while. And so that's going to follow this little brief intro here to have a look at that. There is more video and more discussion on my Patreon site, and that is, I'll put that down in the description of this video, a link to that if you're interested in that. Have a look, check it out. But here's the thing. I designed this course as a train the trainer type course. My goal is for the students to either show up with a small team that they're going to go back and train, continue training with, or to come here, get the information, take it back to where they came from, and train other people. And so to that end, we worked mostly in 3-man teams. And the reason we did that is because it can't be that hard for you to find 2 buddies who want to go learn how to do this stuff, right? And work together. And so a lot of what we did was in 3-man teams. We did some stuff in bigger teams, but I tried to break it up and give little sub-teams, if you will, tasks to do. And so that's what we did. My encouragement to you is to get out there with some people, start learning some of these skills, start training. It's never as easy as one thinks it's going to be. I think it was a shocker for some people the first day what it's actually like putting on, those 100 high-speed 1-pound items of gear that you buy on catalogs and the internet and stuff. Yeah, that weighs 100 pounds, right? Let's go. Maybe I don't need this Guga. What do you need? That's a good way to find out. Actually getting out there and using your gear, as opposed to, I think I said this in another video, maybe on Patreon. Those people who buy all that cool stuff and then they take pictures of themselves in it, looking like an operator. They take those pictures in their living room or sometimes in their bedroom. Look at my cool vest. Yeah. I'd rather see somebody with mud and dirt and grime and wear on their gear. That shows they know what they're doing. They've been out there using it, right? I encourage you to do the same. Get out there and use your stuff. Beat it up a little bit. Do that by training. I don't know when the next course is going to be. 3 of the students immediately said, I want to come to the next one right away. More people have contacted me over the last couple days and said, let them know when we're doing another iteration. And so there you go. Don't know when the next one is. Bugs are fixing to come out here, chiggers, ticks, and I really don't want students rolling around and laying on the ground with all that mess. I may change my mind on that, but I really don't want to roll around and lay on the ground in that kind of mess. And since I got to be out there with them, there you go. So maybe fall. Look for it then. All right. Hey, I hope you enjoy the video. Check out my Patreon site. It's down in the description below for more fascinating input. All right. I'll see you all out there. All right, so how'd we sleep last night?
Better.
Better? All right, we're going to talk about that here in a second.
Gangway, gangway. So there's no crossfire.
Right.
So
We could do that,
They're
yes.
both going to be east of the intersection meeting spot. So therefore, they're both be shooting
Right.
90 degrees from each other.
That could work, yes.
And then there's a bit of a
That
hill.
would give them a covering. So if the question then becomes, I think what we need to do though is have a proposed plan. And then we do.
Hey, welcome to Viking Preparedness. I am Pastor Joe Fox. So, what do you make of this scene here? See some people out, stopped in the truck, doing chores. Do you see 16 people lying in wait in yon woodline? Do you see a sniper team in position up there? Neither do they. What's going on over there? Can you see that? Why is that guy wearing a white hat? Let's go see.
Goats in France can jump a fence that high.
What do you know about goats in France?
Some goats get as big as cows.
Big as sheep, maybe. Definitely not big as cows.
How you doing?
Well, yeah, we do. First of all, I wanted to let you know we're glad you're around.
Thank you.
We're under some pressure here, and we really do appreciate that you're going to be helping us out with that. We have seen the enemy to the north, which leads that direction. At least one squad of guys. We don't know exactly how many, but
For interpretation,
Toward
yeah, are you going to bring us into a good relationship or an ambush,
yeah, it seems
You've
like
got
a good
to decide.
relationship. It seems to me like a good relationship.
right?
You mean she was a nice lady, huh?
Very good.
You know what? I almost did this course for a joke, but then I thought it might not be funny. And I was going to say, look to your left, look to your right. Someone will not be here when you finish. But in fact, that's true, right? I mean, this was a pretty hard course. We had people at the last minute cancel. I think they got afraid. I think they looked at the weather and said, no, it really did. And then we had some people who came out here and for whatever, one reason or another, could not continue. So what you guys did was hard. I saw the progress made today when you took off by teams and went down there, and then when you guys started just appearing, because I walked with this team, you guys appeared up over the top, you guys appeared around behind the side. I think you've gotten a lot better in just a couple days. It's not the kind of thing that you can just go home now and go, cool, I know how to do this. I'm good. Check that off. Let's go play racquetball. If you want to build on this, if you want to maintain what you've learned, you're gonna have to practice. And my goal really is for you guys to go home and train other people, recruit other people, even if it's only 2 buddies. And you don't have to start out super hardcore like this. And you can see how many people showed up and made it. The average person doesn't want to do this. Start out slow with them. Take them hiking. Take them on a backpacking trip or something. Maybe take them to the gun range where you shoot from a table or something. And just say, you know, you ever think about what it'd be like actually carrying this rifle out in the woods? Maybe we ought to do that. You know, and kind of work and build. I was talking to somebody, I think maybe you, Carson. It would be a good idea in the next day, really, or 2, I know some of you are driving, to rewrite your notes. Because there's some words that you know what they mean now, you won't know a week from now. It'll help lock it in your head. And then if you have any questions, like it's like, oh man, I wanted to ask that, just send me an email, and I'll give you the best answer I can for the question. Without further, do you have anything? Will you assist me with this? All right, so. Michael, come forward, sir. Presenting you with a piece of Shofar Mountain. Recon. Display it proudly, sir. Thank you. All right, thank you. Steven, thank you.
Put it in my rock.
There you go. It's a rock. It's a rock because you're a rock. All right.
You have one with Velcro?
Dude, this one right here, and you're next, brother. Come on. I need you to wear this on the front of your hat, please, as a sign that you succeeded. Congratulations.